Hi everyone, welcome back to Starfield. And we leveled up. Not sure why, but we leveled up. Anyway, we have proceeded to the UC Vigilance to let them know where we are with our quest. And after that, we'll likely be headed to Neon, I believe, to gather their shielding for the planet, something along those lines. I don't know, but let's talk to the commander.
ID acknowledged. Port 1 cleared for docking.
Right,
Welcome
great.
home to the Vigilance.
Docking integrity, 100%. Good to go, Cap.
Okay, I don't know why Vasco has to be right there. Okay, so let's go up and talk to the commander.
The fleet call us sharks. They know what happens when we see red.
Okay. Cadet. Alright. Here he
Orders
is.
came down. Some new science division policy. Everyone on board's to look out for heat leeches. Consider yourself informed.
Yeah. Okay, that shouldn't be a new policy. Oh, he's over here. Commander.
What can I do for you?
You're back. Anything to report?
Yep.
It seems you had quite the eventful mission on your hands. You still have the Crimson Fleet's trust, and you were able to spare lives in the process.
It was tough going. Infiltrating that station without getting caught was tricky.
But you did so with an abundance of stealth and restraint. That's exactly what we're looking for in a SysDef operative.
Excuse me, sir. I hate to interrupt, but there's still the matter of the comm spike to discuss.
Yes, of course, Lieutenant. Time is short, and we should get to the matter at hand. Please give me your report.
What do you mean time is short?
With the acquisition of the comm spike, the fleet is one step closer to Crix's legacy. And the more people we arrest, the greater the chance that your infiltration is discovered. We're working against the clock here, so let's start by discussing the status of the comm spike.
Delgado has Jasmine Durand working on it.
Then it's just a matter of time before she reverse engineers it to fit the fleet's purposes.
Yep.
So what does Delgado have you doing next? Has he solved the Bannock 4 problem?
He believes Generdyne's conduction grid in Neon is the key.
The conduction grid?
That's brilliant, but is it actually possible? It's 80-year-old tech. Sorry, sir. The conduction grid is how Neon generates its power. It essentially absorbs lightning strikes and converts it to usable energy. It would take a hell of an engineer to modify the technology to handle Bannock 4's EM field. An engineer, like Jasmine Durand.
That's the case. Inform our contacts on Neon that our operative will be touching down there in the near future.
Absolutely, sir.
And before you depart, I wanted you to know that your efforts are helping us gain interest among my superiors. They're finally beginning to believe that we can take down the Crimson Fleet and make amends for the UC's embarrassing mistake.
What embarrassing mistake.
The fact that our common enemy owes its existence to the United Colonies, of course. It was the riot at the Lock, touched off by Jasper Crix, that inspired him to create the Crimson Fleet in the first place.
Thanks to your assistance, we'll be able to rectify that mistake, and Mast will authorize an all-out assault.
Aren't you concerned that the fleet is getting close to Crix's legacy?
Of course I am, but it's a calculated risk.
Alright, well, I guess I'm pleased they're finally taking you seriously.
It's long overdue. All right, I suppose that's all for now. I'll be looking forward to your next report. Good luck. And please, be careful.
Alright. So, we are on to our next mission called Absolute power and traveling to
I'm
Neon.
not worried about the fleet taking the comm spike. Not like they have the brains to use it.
I wouldn't bet on that.
Word is you had to steal classified tech from a UC station. I hope the commander knows what he's doing. Lieutenant Toft is as organized as they come. You can be sure she'll keep our T's crossed and guns loaded.
Okay. Alrighty, let's head out to... Excuse me? Alex Vong, who are you?
I haven't seen my family in a while, but
I don't know about
she's
you.
his priority.
What do you mean by that?
People who work undercover, they're sneaky by nature. Hard to read. When I fly, I want someone beside me who I can predict. Boxes by the Marquess of Queensbury rules. But you're a southpaw. A wild card.
Well, you don't know me.
No, I don't. But you're Vanguard, right? Not exactly one of us. Volunteer forces don't get the strictest background check. Who knows what kind of mischief you get up to in your spare time. But if Commander Ikonde says you're SysDef, then you are one of us. For now.
How'd you get involved in SysDef?
Long story. I got my start in the Academy and made a name for myself hunting the Crimson Fleet. I eventually got recruited to do test flights on a star station orbiting Lloyd's Rock. Me and 3 other Archangel pilots did some work on some extremely dangerous prototypes. But I caught in a few favors and got back home with SysDef. Someone with my talents needs to be here, where the action is.
The classified star station you mentioned, was it SY-920?
Yeah, it was. And you can probably guess what project it was for.
Can I ask you some questions about it?
Yeah, I thought you might. I heard the fleet sent you up there for some more pirate work. Even more impressive, you managed to do it without taking any lives. Maybe I misjudged you.
Maybe.
That's more than I can say for myself, given the history of Project Archangel.
So what was it about, the
We
project?
were testing prototype fighter ships. Experimental engines, weaponry, the works. The 4 of us were the best of the best. Emphasis on the were.
How'd you get involved?
I was one of 4 pilots recruited for the program. My codename was Azrael. At the time, I embraced the name. The Angel of Death hunting Crimson Fleet pirates in a prototype ship. But even for an angel, pride always comes before the fall.
So why are you no longer on the project?
The official word is I was transferred back to SysDef because the need was great. The reality is I was kicked off the unit. I was so bored on that station, I spent all my time in the barracks drinking cases of smuggled booze. When the time came for my test flight, I was so wasted, one of the others had to cover for me. The engine caught fire right after takeoff. Pilot, crew, gone in a flash.
Oh, evidence fragment. I found proof of fraud and systemic cuts to safety and security. It wasn't your fault.
Is that right? I guess that lets me off the hook with the jailers, but not with the judge upstairs. I appreciate what you're trying to do, though. Just give me some time to process it.
Wow. Okay. Maybe he'll be nicer.
Hello, Captain.
Hey, Vasco, let's head out. Called me a mole? That was so rude. Anyway, let's head out. Wonder why the Crimson Fleet doesn't have us have me followed and put like a bug on the ship so they can, I don't know, listen in on me getting up to, I don't know. It seems kind of weird that they don't know about this or haven't, or trust me so much.
Separation complete.
But I guess that's the whole point. Alright, so let's head out to Neon.
Must have been a good jump.
Approaching
Wasted
ship,
in one
you've entered
piece.
Freestar Collective space. Maintain your current course while we scan for contraband. And that's it. Enjoy Neon.
Thanks. Alright, now I'm hitting every open planet. Oh. Okay. Oh, it's over here. Alright. Let's move forward.
Keep moving. The scanners won't touch you. Don't stop unless you're told to do so. No bounty. You're clear. Enjoy your stay in Neon.
Are you working toward that next technological leap? Then let Ryujin Industries help you get there. Fill out an application today to become part of the most advanced.
That's a very purple outfit. Alright, so we're here. So let's see if we can find our contact.
Welcome, off-worlder, to the Hotel Bola. Your home away from home.
Oh, I guess we're going to Upside. Huh.
Be careful around here. Not everyone that stays in our sleep crates are reputable.
Oh.
I have some sleep crate units available for rent, but someone like you, trust me, you can do better.
People actually live in these things?
That they do. It's the families that really get me. And when those families can no longer even afford a sleep crate, well, that's just my favorite part of the job.
Sorry. What can you tell me about sleep crates?
If you're struggling, sleep crates are the budget accommodation choice of Neon. It's tight, it's got a smell that's an acquired taste.
Oh, no.
If you're in the market for a sleep crate, they sadly sell themselves because they're very, very cheap.
Can I have some more details about purchasing one?
Good for you. You can at least get some privacy that way. No weird stains, save the ones you spill. And it just so happens we have a deluxe shipping crate that recently came on the market. Built for cargo, redesigned for people. Just the thing for a minimalist like yourself.
Oh. 6,500 credits. That's super duper cheap. I wonder what it looks like. What do you mean by minimalist?
It's an artist's way of saying less is more. Minimalism is about shedding life's excesses. One night in a sleep crate and your desires, comforts, and hygiene will mold away.
Let's go ahead and get one. I want to see what it is.
Here's your key. Your sleep crate is Unit A-003. Enjoy your new, home.
Okay.
Back to work, I guess.
Yeah, thank you. Huh. Alright, we have to, check that out. Fits our current pirate image, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We'll go check it out in a bit after we find our content.
Catherine Lucian keeps demanding we look into her husband's murder. Murder. Yeah, right. Hysterical old broad.
Oh. Interesting. Thank you. Oh. Here we are. Madame Sauvage's place. What if I should dress up? What am I in anyway? Oops, wrong out.
Madame Sauvage's place.
I'm in my pirate uniform, I think.
The Astral Lounge got you.
Let's put on something that's a little less. Oh, perfect. I love this outfit.
Down.
There.
You're in the right place, baby.
Oh, gee.
Everyone knows this is Neon's premier social club. So come on in.
I guess we're going in.
Enjoy some unique company.
I should get my hair done while I'm here. Alright, let's talk to
This place is like my second home.
I wouldn't
ain't
brag
gonna
about
stand
it.
around here all day, right? You want the stuff or not?
I'm still interested, but you're asking almost double the going rate.
What? You think this stuff falls from the sky?
Look, I've bought Aurora on the street before, and I've never paid this much.
Still cheaper than buying it at the Astral Lounge. Now, this is the last time I'm gonna ask. Then I'm walking away. Do you want this stuff or not?
Fine, fine. I'll transfer the credits and you can leave it in the usual place. I wasn't doing anything.
Yep. Sure. Oh, here's our contact. This isn't as flashy as the Astral Lounge, that's for sure. Not those weird-ass dancers. Excuse me.
You looking to get zoned?
Not a tourist, so drop the act.
Oh, it's not an act. If you're looking to score some Aurora, we can talk later. But for now, since you're clearly the rook that Delgado sent, let's talk business. Save both of us some time. Turn around, fly back to the key, and tell the big boss that I'm in no mood to screw around. We'll make this deal when he starts taking me seriously.
Who said no one's taking you seriously?
Come on, give me a break. You're not exactly a top dog over there at the key, now are you? Sending me a rook to handle a job this risky is a goddamn insult.
I need specifics.
Specifics, huh? Okay, fine. I spent the last 3 months setting up this job, burned 2 contacts and a hell of a lot of credits. The whole time, I'm also keeping Bayou off our backs. That idiot even catches a whiff of money and he latches onto you like a damn leech.
Who the heck is Bayou?
Benjamin Bayou. Neon's esteemed mayor, or administrator, or whatever the hell you want to call him. He's also the greediest bastard you'll ever meet. Got his fingers in everyone's business, and the muscle to back it up. The only reason I'm allowed to operate on Neon is because I pay well to keep my involvement off his radar. The last thing I need right now is an amateur like you getting me kicked off world.
We both need to do what we're told, so let's get started.
Yep, just like a couple of Model A's. Program us, point us in the right direction, and watch us go.
Right?
I don't have a ton of time to stand here and screw around, so I'm gonna make this as clear as possible. You want the conduction grid tech, then you're gonna have to download it from the power core of Generdyne's facility in the underbelly.
Okay, so what kind of facility are we talking about?
I'm talking about Generdyne's main power plant for Neon. All their cushy offices might be up in the trade tower, but the nuts and bolts of their operation are running beneath the city.
Of course it is. Where's the underbelly?
Beneath your feet, genius. It's the lowest level of Neon. Generdyne and Xenofresh are down there, along with some of the finest cuisine in the city.
And what exactly is the power core?
Some fancy name the brain-trusted Generdyne calls the room where all the power from the conduction grid is stored. Cute, right? Hey, don't look at me. I didn't build the damn thing. All I know is that the tech inside the place is valuable.
Well, I guess it sounds easy enough.
Love the confidence. But before you pull the ripcord, I'm afraid I need to add a bit of a wrinkle. While you're inside Generdyne, I need you to plant a virus into their system. It's a simple side job that'll earn you some credits. I think you can handle it.
Delgado never mentioned anything about a virus.
That's because you're planning it for me as a favor. Generdyne has all sorts of tasty, valuable snacks in their databanks, and I want access. Here, take this microdrive and access the computer in Brayson Bayou's office. It'll do the rest on its own.
Well, this high-speed wireless data collection siphon should make the job a cinch.
It might be wireless, but you aren't going to be able to use it from here, genius. Generdyne's got their place locked down tight. But, as usual, the weak link comes from the people that work there. I recommend you start with Ayumi Komiko, an upper-level exec at Generdyne. Get your hands on her security pass, and you'll have the run of the place.
What will I need the security pass for?
You should be asking what won't you need it for.
That's what I thought.
The facility is closed to the general public, and they keep
Yep.
all of their important files encrypted. Not to mention the fact that there's going to be all sorts of nasty security inside you're going to want to bypass.
Right. Oh, there's got to be a catch.
The catch is that Komiko's having a little fling with Benjamin Bayou. Anyway, you can find Komiko at Euphorica. Talk to the owner of the place, Micah. She'll point you in the right direction. As for dealing with Komiko herself, she's got an office in the trade tower if you're looking for something incriminating. The rest is up to you, Rook. When you're done, come meet me at the VIP booth in the Astral Lounge so we can celebrate.
So what's Brayson Bayou's story?
Nepotism gets him the job at Generdyne as their chief technician, yet the guy doesn't know the first thing about electrical engineering. They obviously invented the position just to give the moron a salary. One of the many poorly kept secrets in Neon. Frankly, I think he's such a screw-up. Benjamin Bayou stuck his ass in that facility under the city to keep him out of the limelight.
Okay, so anything useful about Generdyne?
Not much to tell, really. Thanks to their nifty little conduction grid, they're able to provide power for the entirety of Neon. Damn thing was supposed to be some kind of miracle invention, turning lightning into usable electricity. Neat trick, right? Only catch is that you need a planet like Voli where lightning strikes often enough to make it feasible. Guess how many of those exist? Ding! If you said 0, you're absolutely correct. So Generdyne has been in dire financial straits for years.
I assume the city's been loaning them credits to keep them afloat.
Loaning them credits? No, that's not how things work around here. The only reason they haven't folded is because they charge exorbitant fees for power. I'm talking 2 or 3 times what it costs in New Atlantis.
Wow.
Okay, now, on to round 2 of our little game. Guess who has a major stake in Generdyne and soaks up all that delicious profit?
I'm guessing the Ryujan Corporation.
Ooh, not even close. The answer you were looking for isn't another corporation. It's a person.
Oh, really?
It's good old Benny Bayou.
Bayou. Ah.
That son of a bitch has a finger in every single pie in the sorry excuse for a city. Generdyne's no different. All off the books, of course. How the hell do you think Brayson Bayou got the job down there? It wasn't because of his good looks or smarts, I can promise you that.
So what's the lowdown on Euphorica?
Pretty laid-back club over in Ebbside. Owner's name is Micah. She's young, but sharp as a razor, and has gang muscle to back her up. The little Aurora lounge she has tucked away in the building is the real gold mine. Said she modeled it after opium dens on old Earth. Bayou takes a cut of the profits, of course. The rumor says it's way less than he usually takes. No one knows why.
Anything I need to know about Kumiko?
Businesswoman. Tough as hull plating. She's the COO at Generdyne, and I can assure you she didn't get there with her winning smile. As for her relationships, well, that's a bit more complicated. Publicly, she's having a bit of a fling with Benjamin Bayou. But rumor has it that she's just using Bayou and having a little bit of fun on the side with Micah, the owner of Euphorica. If I were you, I wouldn't bother trying to appeal to her good nature. She's a manipulative person who uses people to get what she wants.
Okay.
Watch your step. Benjamin Bayou has eyes everywhere.
Sure. Hello, citizen.
How many velocities did I have?
I don't know, but that's a lamppost or some sort of thing that you're standing next to. Alright, so we got our marching orders. We'll be heading out. Okay, so let's see. We have to locate evidence to extort Komiko, and then ask Micah about Komiko's whereabouts. So, but before that, let's go see if we can find our little house that we just bought. Here it is. Let's go do that one. Let's see what it looks like.
Stolen a while back. I got to complain to her about this. Okay. Sounds good.
You're in the right place, baby. Everyone knows this is yours.
Okay, so where's our...
Colors.
Where am I going? Oh.
Never run into spaces.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Bad part of town, buddy. I'm gonna do you a favor. Head back to Bayou Plaza before the disciples get you.
Who are the disciples?
A gang. Worst gang there is. They'll stab you for kicks, taking bets on how long you squeal before you bleed out. And that's not a hyper whatchamacallit. They seriously did that. Poor Ted.
I appreciate the warning, thanks.
We gotta look out for each other, right? Us crate rats used to think the Ebbside strikers were awful, with all the muggings and shakedowns, but now that they're on the ropes, kinda wish they weren't just holed up in Madame Sauvage's. Streets are getting bad. Real bad.
So the strikers are better?
I mean, yeah, they'll rob you blind, but at least they let you live. They're bad news. But compared to disciples, positive angels.
Well, that's good to know. Thanks.
Sure. So, for being so helpful, chance for a donation. Come on, might be saving my life. What with the disciples and all. Have a heart.
Sure.
Hey, thanks. Look, I mean it. Go back to the plaza. Ain't nothing but shit and misery over here.
Alright. Thanks, dude.
Hey, you wanna help me move some stuff into my new apartment?
Okay, so...
What are you looking at?
A lot of people here. Trying to navigate. Oh, we're on this side of Epside. Okay.
Be sure you never find yourself on the wrong end of a bounty.
Oh, here's Euphorica. Okay. But where's my sleep crate?
I'd be making a fortune if they let us fish for chasm bass.
Sure. Ah! Luxury! It's not... It's sort of just like I was here. So this is our sleep crate. I wonder what we could do. We has a bed anyway, so we can at least take a nap. Can we shut the door so the cryptozoids can't? I guess not. There we go. Put up curtains and everything. Wow. There's a toilet and sink. Kind of a shower. Kind of next to a bed. This cracks me up. Okay. I probably put something here. I don't know. Let's take a nap. Okay. Well, that was fun. Little sleep crate. Alright, so let's figure out oh, what did I forget to do here? Oh, I forgot about that. We had to do that. Next time we're on... I don't think I have anything. I haven't really been searching the key that much. Next time we're on the key, we'll do that. Alright, so let's go do... Let's go find, see if we can find some information on Kumiko. How do we get out? I'm supposed to press, oh, decorate. Okay, so it's a little hard to find the trigger points.
Rather be doing this than getting mixed up with the gangs.
Okay, so since we're here, let's go talk to our contact here.
Okay, let's settle this once and for all. Velocity or Chimera?
You kidding? Chimera, all day. Why do you think I'm here?
I don't know. Chimera's nice, but Velocity, that will get you hammered.
See, you just proved my point. Down your third velocity, and you're out cold. By the third Chimera, you're floating on frickin' Cloud 9. I don't know about you, but that's where I'd rather be.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Where the hell did Micah learn to mix a drink like that anyway?
Well, let's face it, some people are just gifted.
Nothing beats getting zoned in the members' lounge.
Hello.
Welcome. Please, make yourself comfortable. I can offer you a drink, or perhaps you're here seeking access to our members' lounge, where you can enjoy your Aurora experience in peace.
I'm looking for Kamiko.
No, not this again. You people should leave her alone. What do you want with her?
Why do you care so much?
Not that it's any of your business, but we're very close. We're in love.
Oh.
I refuse to let anything bad happen to her, no matter how much trouble she's gotten herself into.
I just have some documents for her to sign.
Yeah, sure. Tell me another one. You debt collectors are low-life assholes. She's broke, okay? Now get out of my club before I get really pissed off and have you thrown into the street.
I'm not a debt collector. I'm just from the Crimson Fleet.
The Crimson Fleet? Oh my, I'm sorry. I had no idea. I didn't mean anything by it, really.
No worries.
Sorry, well, I worry about her. Ayumi owes a lot of money around town. I'm trying to help her out. But, you know, I have a business to keep afloat. If you want to talk to her, you can find her in the members' lounge. Of course, access to the lounge is going to cost you. And I'm not changing my mind about that.
5,000 credits? Killer. What? Hold on. What are the perks?
Not only will you be able to experience one of the most exclusive Aurora lounges in Neon, you also have access to our private bar. The bartender down there is a personal friend of mine, and he sells some rather unique items.
Alright. I'll be back.
May all your journeys be safe.
Okay, so what do we have to do? Kill her. Locate evidence. Why would I kill her? I know I need a pass key, but I don't want to kill people unless I really, really have to. Alright, let's go see if we can find some dirt on her. Well, she obviously owes money. So, right. Yes. Yeah, so if we can find some dirt on her, figure it out.
I think I got them.
How to get her pass key? There's the Astral Lounge.
Everything good?
Oh, okay, so before we go any further, I got a skill point. I think we're going to need something in stealth. Okay, where's stealth? Yeah, we might as well stick some points in there. At least it adds a stealth meter. Perform 10 sneak attacks. Yay, alright. Okay. Let's save real quick. Hello.
Yeah, what? Is this important? I'm really busy right now.
Are you the
Let me save you
receptionist?
some time. If you're here for a job, we're not hiring. If you're here about the conduction grid tour, we shut it down a year ago.
Oh, really? What's the conduction grid?
See that big yellow thing that's draped over almost the entire city? That's the grid, or what the locals call the span. Besides looking like some sort of madman's modern art piece, it's actually the main source of the city's power.
Oh, a tour would have been nice.
Well, like I said, it's shut down. Had to cut the entire tour staff too. Look, I'm sorry if I'm blowing up at you, but I've got a ton of problems and no time to deal with them all. I'm afraid that things aren't going terribly well around here.
Well, if you don't mind talking about it, I'm willing to listen.
I don't care if I'm allowed to or not. I'm happy to get this off my chest. The conduction grid went online almost 75 years ago. And since then, we haven't developed a single groundbreaking innovation. At this point, the money we're taking in as a power utility barely covers the waste that's going on in the research and development division.
The conduction grid is Generdyne's only product?
No, of course not. We still produce smaller power systems and backup generators, but nothing even close to the magnitude of the conduction grid. Generdyne needs to come out with something spectacular to put us back on the map. If not, we'll remain stagnant forever, or worse.
Sounds like you need a new person in charge of R&D.
You'd think that, right? The problem is that Brayson Bayou, Administrator Bayou's brother, is currently heading up the R&D division. I swear to you, the man doesn't know the first thing about power systems or electromagnetic technology.
Shocker. Surely there are other scientists working at his side? How did he get the job in the first place? We kind of know about that. Let's do this one.
Of course there are. But so far, Brayson has suppressed most of their work through pure jealousy. Look, I'm running out of options. No one above me seems to care what's going on, but I'm willing to take a chance.
Okay.
I have a full report on Brayson that I want to send to Administrator Bayou, but I don't know if he can be trusted. What do you think I should do?
What exactly does the report say?
It describes my aggravation with how badly Brayson Bayou is running the Research and Development Division. I'm also including a list of all the failed experiments he's greenlit, and how much they've cost Genodyne as proof of his incompetence. I'm praying someone as financially successful as Administrator Bayou might be able to put aside his ego and look at this from a business perspective.
This one sounds more honest. Let's go with this one. Administrator Bayou is a dangerous man. I think you need to bury that report.
You know what? You're absolutely right. I've heard Bayou's killed people for doing less. What the hell was I even thinking? Hey, look. Thanks for helping me out with this. It's been on my mind for a long time. If there's anything else you need, any questions at all, feel free to ask.
Why aren't there conduction grids in every major city?
That's an excellent question, and the answer for it is surprisingly simple. The conduction grid is only effective in lightning-rich environments. That's why Volai was chosen as its primary development site. Genodyne has always hoped to adapt the grid's absorption technology for other applications, but nothing public has ever been announced.
Where did...
Things on your mind? I'm right there with you.
Yeah, where did Genodyne get its start?
Genodyne was founded in 2232 by the original designer of the conduction grid, Felicia Corbin. Working from her facility in Neon, it took her almost 25 years to get the conduction grid up and running. That was Genodyne's first and last major success.
How does it work?
The span above the city is outfitted with a specially developed electromagnetic absorption system. When a lightning discharge hits the span, the energy is instantly distributed across the grid to prevent overload. The energy is then transferred through a series of polyphasic capacitors and rectifiers to ensure all of the negative and positive strikes are equalized. At this point, the energy is clean, and it gets stored in massive storage cells in Neon's underbelly, from which it's parceled out and used for power.
Oh, that's... wow, thanks. Can I ask you some questions about Kumiko? I can't pronounce the first name.
As long as it doesn't get me into serious trouble. Ask away.
Do you enjoy, do you suspect she's involved in anything illegal?
Whoa. Okay, that's crossing the line. I can't discuss company matters like this.
What's the harm if you help me?
Maybe need to think about it.
What's the harm if you tell me?
Not happening.
Oh, darn.
I'm not trying to make your life difficult, you know.
You know you're gonna tell me sometime. Why not save yourself the trouble?
Oh, is this really what we're doing? Okay, listen. You didn't hear this from me, but I know she's up to something with Benjamin Bayou. He was in her office a few weeks ago, and they had some kind of shouting match. It got really heated until Bayou stormed out the door. I don't know what it was about, but I happen to know Miss Komiko keeps audio recordings of all her meetings in her safe. And before you ask, yes, I'll unlock it for you. Just don't tell anyone I helped, okay?
Did you enjoy working for her?
She's my boss. She's fine, I guess. Look, like I said, I don't want to get into serious trouble. She might be a bit tough on all of us, but being responsible for Neon's power grid is a very stressful position. Sometimes that stress trickles down.
If you're so nervous about being involved, why are you allowing me into her safe?
Because I'm sick and tired of the corruption that's running through this city. People around here spend half their lives terrified about being backstabbed, and spend the rest of it planning on how they're going to screw over someone else. Something rotten is going on in this company, and one day, I hope to find out what it is.
That's all I wanted to know. Thanks.
Sure, no problem. Hope to see you again soon.
So can I go in? That's interesting. I guess that's a computer. Hello.
If you want to talk, you'll have to schedule an appointment.
Sure.
Haven't met our CEO, Mr. Harada. Me either. He's never around.
Okay. What's over here? Oh, conference room? People are just waiting. It's a very tiny office area. Oh, that's great. I should close the door too. Okay. Let's see if I can unlock this. Alright, so Alright, let's see what we got. Notifications. Security reminder. Expired. Okay. Automated update failed. Update available. Interesting. They are in real bad trouble if they can't get their updates for just basic software. Are any of these open? Probably not.
What? I'm working here.
Yeah, I'm not bugging you. Probably not a good
Can't
idea
talk,
to
I've got a deadline coming up.
breaking in.
If the gang's supposed to do each other, I just might have a good day.
Resume.
Okay, alright. Let's head out. Down to the lobby. And then I guess we're gonna go talk to Komiko.
ATMs are spread throughout the settled systems, so you can do your banking your own way.
Aren't you the one I saw running away from that crazy guy? Man, you Atlantis gets crazier by the day.
Oh, yeah. That was a new Atlantis. How'd you end up here? Alright, let's go. I guess I have to pay over the $5,000 credits for to go talk in with Naomi? Is that how you pronounce it? Danny Garcia.
Excuse me, I don't suppose you're looking for a robotics expert, are you? I have a vested interest in getting out of Neon.
Not really. Energy weapon systems. Tell me about your skills first.
I have a good deal of experience with machines, especially robots. I'm also an expert in the manufacture of certain chemical substances. But I guarantee I'll figure out whatever job you give me, even if I've never done it before. I've got a good head on my shoulders.
Sounds like a good kid, but maybe next time.
Fine. Whatever. I'll be here if you change your mind.
Alright, Micah.
Plenty of space in the members' lounge today.
Sure. Let me buy access.
Certainly. Now you do understand that the fee is for unlimited use and that it's non-refundable.
Sure.
Excellent. Then here is your access key. Please let us know if anything in the lounge interferes with your comfort.
Thank you.
You're always welcome here.
Oh, can you do mission boards here? Nice.
You good?
I'm good. Are you good?
Those chimeras really pack a punch.
Alright, here we go. Particle weapons specialists. Syndicate. Syndicate gangster.
Yes?
EM weapons specialist. And what are you?
Micah knows how to make a drink.
Yeah? What's over here? You need a passkey to get in the bathroom? Okay. Alright, let's talk with, Hello.
Yeah. What do you want?
You work for, Genardine, right?
Before you continue, let me save you some time. If you're having a problem with your power or complain about your rates, you need to contact our customer service department. Anything else?
Sure. I need a way to get into the Genardine power facility.
You must be zoned out of your mind, because there's no way anyone sober would say something like that.
help me? Or this evidence of your scheme with Bayou ends up on SSNN. Oh, I probably should have read that first.
How the hell did you find that? It was Estelle Vincent, wasn't it? That bitch. I knew I should have kept that somewhere else. Here, take this pass. It should get you through the storage room entry to the facility. I'm warning you, though. Once you're inside, you're trespassing in a high-security zone. That means they shoot on sight. Good luck. You're going to need it.
Anything personal going on between you two? And Benjamin and Bayou?
I suppose if I don't explain, a copy of that recording you found might end up on the next SSNN report. Okay, fair enough. A few years back, the previous CEO of Generdyne went missing. As the COO, I was next in line for the job. Instead, Bayou muscled his way into the company and gave me an ultimatum. Either back up his bullshit Mr. Harada identity, or I'm gone. I had no choice. But I decided right then and there, I was going to do whatever I could to take what was rightfully mine. If that meant seducing Bayou to tip him off balance, then so be it. Luckily for me, Mike has been incredibly understanding about the whole thing.
What happened to the previous CEO?
What do you think happened? Bayou started sticking his nose into Generdyne's business, all but outright demanding a cut of the profits. In response, the CEO made a huge mistake by threatening to take his grievances to the FC. His shuttle never arrived. Need I say more?
It's nice to have someone like Micah by your side.
Micah is the only person in this godforsaken city that's kept me from going completely under. She doesn't want money, doesn't use me for influence or as a stepping stone to get ahead. She loves me for being me, and I love her for being the same. And when this stupid bullshit is over, and Bayou is 10 fathoms deep under Neon, we'll be there for each other. Forever.
So what exactly do you do for Generdyne?
What is this? A job interview? I'm the COO of the company, second to the top, right under our esteemed CEO, Mr. Harada, also known as Benjamin Bayou. So when you ask me what I do for Generdyne, the answer is nothing. The Bayous run the show, and I tread water. The salary helps, of course, but at the end of the day, I'm just a joke. Sitting in an office to make things look legitimate.
Could have paid the software subscription. How does Benjamin Bayou hide the fact that he is the CEO?
Keeps him off the Freestar Collective's radar. They might actually step in if they discover that the same person controlling the city's regulations and bylaws benefits financially from them. If you haven't figured it out by now, Benjamin has a stranglehold on the city. You can't take a piss without him charging you after flush. Try and get in his way, and then he uses Neon security to beat you senseless, or the Sioga Syndicate to make you disappear.
I'm guessing there's not much love for how things are progressing at Generdyne.
If you had to work with Grayson Bayou, you'd understand. The man is still a totally incompetent fool, and he's running our company into the ground. The worst part of it is that he's Administrator Bayou's brother, so I can't fire him. I can't reassign him. I can't even yell at him. It's like having a cut on your body, and you're helplessly watching yourself bleed to death. Except in our case, we're hemorrhaging money.
Okay, well, thanks. Have a good day.
Remember, we never talked. Got it?
Darn, I should have, Oh, here it is. Micro drive. Oh yeah, I gotta do that.
Alright, Ben. What was so important I had to come to the office in the middle of the night?
It's the numbers, Ayumi.
Excuse me.
I don't like what I'm seeing.
If you'd stop interfering with my company, the numbers would be better.
Your company? That's funny. I thought it belonged to Mr. Harada.
Give me a break. We both know you set up that identity so we could both reap the profits off the books.
If Generdyne was showing a profit, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
How the hell am I supposed to make a profit when all I have is your brother? Idiot, I'm my chief technician.
I'd choose your next words very carefully, Miss Komiko. Raise the utility costs to your clients, cut some staff, I don't care how you do it. I want Generdyne's profits soaring by the end of the month. And if I ever hear you talking about bracing like that again, well, I'm sure you can imagine the consequences.
Alright, well, we're going to end it here. And then proceed to the underbelly and figure out how I can get in there without being totally fried. What is that? Oh, it's their Aurora, whatever. Okay, thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye for now.